I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Rich Hill will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of: power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind: try to hit that curveball.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And Freese will put this away, no problem, for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hill features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Eduardo Rodriguez is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he puts it on the ground to third. Nunez over to his left. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. They'll lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
From the stretch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig has a play. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Brock Holt is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting seventh.
Here's Brock Holt now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the 2-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, no balls and a strike. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Standing in, Austin Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. He's got it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Hill. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he fouls this one off. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the 3rd. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. And he lays off there. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. From deep in the hole. What a play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, David Freese was a strikeout victim in his first try.
David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Freese is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Manny Machado now. Strip. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Hey! 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for. Tough pitch to take.
Turner at second with 2 down. Following The 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He's taken high above the zone.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor is there. 1 away.
First baseman number 25, Steve Pearce.
Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Misses. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3-2, full count. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Brock Holt now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Scorch to third, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A line shot to third base. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. First and second now, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses inside off the plate. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Rich Hill, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Rodriguez. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-0, here it is. 3-0 now. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Vasquez, a runner at second with one away. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Kenta Maeda makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Andrew Benintendi will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Steve Pearce now. This is foul right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right side, fair ball down the line. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And that one just missed outside. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers 3. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
So digging in now, number 13. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Bullet back up the middle. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner has got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Freeze is off of first with 2 away. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Popped him up. Pierce is there. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Stepping in, Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Eduardo Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Puig on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out with the man at first. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Cody Bellinger will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
The count's 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go for.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Left field, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Dodgers down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Hernandez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
First baseman number 25, Steve Pierce.
Striding into the box, Steve Pierce. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Count even at 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Drew Pomeranz.
Digging in now, Austin Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Matt Barnes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
First baseman number 25. David Freese.
Next for the Dodgers, David Freese. Last time through was a base hit. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Betts is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in, number 13, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
The 0-1 delivery. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Popped him up. Nunez has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit hard to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
2 balls, no strikes.
Weak chopper to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, Dylan Lauro.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Kemp, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Pierce has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 8 full here in Game 4, and we are all tied 5-5. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Scott Alexander will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In now, Christian Vasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Vasquez.
He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for a strike.
1-1.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ian Kinsler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Ian Kinsler.
Fouled away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Heath Hembree comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Heath Hembree.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Up top, it's 2-0. Ball 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. Holt scoops it up over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 25, David Freese.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Freese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. No problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now to the plate, Steve Pierce. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Steve Pierce.
First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. What a play.
great reactions on that one and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball way up and in.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Julio Urias, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Julio Urias.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Softly hit out to short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 5. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fastball just a bit high.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Laid off of for ball number 3. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can keep this. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Boston move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Heath Hembree takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.